to study. So every weekend. So it's connected to a lot. Like you have the museum over there, the Phoenix Theater. So, and it's a library, so yeah. Have like a whole like a big area just for like kids, and they also have like an area like the full floor for teens. So they also have like the college depot, and then the fifth floor specifically just for studying. A bunch of tables. So yeah, they used to hold festivals before COVID. Okay, they also hold workshops though, and like for College Depot, helping out high schoolers to find colleges and like what they need to enter. The change, like bring back the festivals that they used to have before COVID. I haven't seen them much since they like moved on from like wearing masks and stuff. So that would be one. Another change I would do would be making more like easy entrances for cars to access the library, because right now you have to go all around like through back alleys and like around the whole block to enter this library. So for people who are coming for the first time, that's very difficult to even find the place.
Well, actually, I come here every day. But the reason why I come here is because I'm registering people to vote. Well, they provide so many services for a whole different strata of people. They help the homeless as a cooling station. This is probably the best library in Maricopa County, and they have lots of resources. There's so many of them. One of the primary ones is have access to almost every book that the system has. At some of the smaller branches, they have to order a book and you're on a waiting list. A lot of times they have it here, and they've got a multitude of different videos and stuff like that that people can use. One of the things, well, aside from them having meeting rooms where different organizations can meet as a public space that they can use, they also have a lot of authors come here, and they have like book signings, and you get to meet the author, especially if it's a book that you particularly like. That's kind of difficult. They do everything pretty well. This is one of the better libraries I've ever been to. Other than, of course, like the Smithsonian or something like that. So I can't really pinpoint anything that I would want to see change.
I just come here whenever I can because I just like the place. It's pretty. I think it's a key public space because it just has a lot of history. Like, there used to be a boarding school for natives here, and they still have some buildings up. They also have information about them and like what happened and all that on the lampposts. So that's cool. It's important they didn't erase it. Adding on to what I said before, also there's a lake, so you can, not a lake but just water where like a bunch of ducks go, and then also you can do like you can fish here. There's also the courts, so for like basketball, volleyball. They have a playground. There's a bunch of benches where you can just like have a picnic and stuff, so it's nice. You can do almost anything here. But I know that they use this space for like doing the fireworks, 4th of July, and I think sometimes I've seen this place be closed because there were like I don't know what it even is, like performances, just people coming in, singers and stuff. So I guess that's cool. Yeah, I wouldn't really change anything. I mean, I'd say shade, but it's a park, so like, what do you expect? Also, maybe this area here, because before, I remember there used to be a bunch of like bunnies and stuff, and like you can still see them sometimes, but it's not the same as it used to be. So maybe just try to figure out what went wrong there. See. Okay, another thing. This is, I don't know if this would qualify, but like, you know how I said that there were events here sometimes? They close the entire park, but the thing is, I never know when it's gonna be. So sometimes I just show up and it's closed, and it's like, okay, well, a notice would have been good. Like, I just wish there was a way to like know what's going on here.
Summer probably once or twice a week, just to come out, relax, enjoy the weather, and fish every now and then. I guess because it's kind of towards downtown and it's more open and it has, you know, a lot of stuff to, not just fishing, but a lot of spots also to like sit and relax and just kind of have a nice day with dogs. Honestly, I really couldn't tell you. I mostly stay here, but I'd probably have to stay by the library over there. That building, there's a nice little pool kind of area with a bridge. It's real nice water, kind of blue. I know they do a couple parades here every now and then, and they do this kind of Renaissance type theme too every once a year, I think. I'd probably have to say the water just because how bad it is. A lot of the times you see dead fish floating just because how dirty it is and brown the water is, and probably more shade around the place too.